Good day, AFW2 rugby fans. Today we're going to talk about our pressing game. I just want to go through it real fast, just a little brief press. So they've got the ball, they're inbounding the ball. We're going to run a double single single, is what we call it. So we're going to double their one, deny him. We're looking to not deny him the ball. We don't want him to have the ball. Uh, so that's why we're on a double on him, and then we're gonna single everybody else, and we're gonna run what we call a contain. So I don't care if they're come underneath us, because we're gonna look to try to keep them from going over half court in 12 seconds. So we're gonna run this right here. So what we're looking to do is push them down as far. We're looking to use our fifth and sixth man. So when I say fifth and sixth man, is the sideline, the baselines are our fifth and sixth man. So the closer we can get them down to that area, the better. And we never want to give up space. So we never want to play like this here where they have a lot of space. We want to be on these guys right here. So this is what we call a double single single. We're denying the one. So once the ball comes in, say the ball comes into the two right there, now the two, the double, is going to want to come off. So we want to come off and pick this up and then try to keep all of this underneath of us. So if the two comes around with the ball, then we switch here, or never follow underneath. You want to come out and try to meet him on top. So you either can switch or you can run around it, but never run underneath of it. All right. So this is our set. And so like I said, what our main goal is, we're trying to keep them from go over half court in 12 seconds. If we can get a 12-second call, then it's a turnover and it's our ball, kind of thing. The other way we might, if we could man up with them really well, the other thing we might do is take our four down here to pick up this guy coming in off the baseline, and then we have a straight up man-to-man. So if we go straight up man-to-man and I say four pick up, all you have to do is allow this guy on the court. Once he comes on the court, you want to try to get chair position. Most likely, I'll only do this with a picking chair, picking up that guy on the baseline, just because he has a chance to grab the wing and stuff like that if he doesn't get the best chair position. But then everybody else stays on top of their guys. So you want to stay on top of them, not to allow them over. So if a guy gets up here and he's over half, almost over half, you want to try to stay on top of him and not allow him over. Once he gets over half, then you want to try to get between him and the ball. So once he's over half, so I'm just going to say he's over half court, try to get in between him and the ball. This is where they have to throw over you. We don't want them to throw under you. This is an easy pass right here. Throwing over you, they've got to throw into space. And like we talked about in the key offense and defense, that we always want to make them pass when we're on key offense. So this is another thing. We want to make them pass. So if we get a lockdown right here, they've got to pass the ball, then they got to pass it. So once we get over half, we want to try to get position and stay between those two guys there. So if we can get this right here where they have to pass the sideline, that's even better, kind of thing. So this is our straight up man-to-man. We talked about double, single, single. Those will be our presses that we run for right now. So that's just something to think about going into trials. When I say press and I give you your numbers, you know who that you're teaming up with. You know 3 and 4 are going to work together, usually on the same side, kind of thing. And that's our press. Now when we're breaking the press, we're going to look to do something a little bit different. We're going to take our 4 and bring him out to the half court sideline area. We're going to most likely, our 3 is going to be our inbounder, and then we bring our 1 and 2 down here. We'll say something like, we'll say they're doing something like this. So once we get the ball in, we're looking to pick and roll. Say the ball comes into 1. Now the 1, if he comes this way, the 2 is looking to go this way here. So if we get a pick and roll right there, then we're off the races. If the 1's got the ball and we got this area right here, if the 2 can come over and get the pick and the ball rolls around, now we've got open space here. This 4 is staying over here, so this guy, so we can still make a pass up the middle of the court to the 2 right here off the pick and roll. It's really important that we pick and roll. 3-man weave is another pick and roll. When we're doing a lot of 3-man weave, that's why we do it, is to pick and roll. When the 3 comes in and say, oh, this is going on right here, we get the ball into the 1, the 2 comes over and tries to get a pick. Now the 3 can either come around this way, or if the 4's over here, the 3 almost wants to come to this sideline away from everything. Because now look how much spacing that we have. We always want to keep spacing on the court. If the 3 comes out this way, now we've got a clutter, and we don't want a clutter. So whichever way, wherever the 4 is at, if the 4 is over here, then I want the 3 to look to come to here. You want to look to come in and say, come in and maybe try to pick first. If the pick's not there to help this here, if the pick's not there, just go. All right, we still have options. We'll still get a spread court. So this 2 would have came right to the middle, just like a pick and roll. When the pass comes in, it's going to be the middle. So the 3's coming to pick, or 3-man weave, pick and roll. 4's in the same spot. So we just want to make sure that we have spacing. We don't ever all want to be. If this guy's got 2 people on him, he's got the ball, we do not want to pick for that guy. Spread the court and give him somebody to pass to. So we all have an open man if he's got a double. So look to do something like that. We're looking for just a quick pass to the 2. We still got our 3 and 4 in the spacing. If this guy comes over, 4 goes down, little pass to the 4 down the middle of the court, easy goal. So another thing to think about going in, I just want to make a little quick one, just a little reminder on this one right here, and look forward to seeing you guys at trials.